That's better. I tried to go live and it didn't turn sideways. Something like that. So, hope this is working. Me and my crazy hair. I'm down in not so late a time to be doing this. For those of you that were in the live stream last night, I didn't know this was outside. So I'm looking at the light now going, oh shit, that was just exposed the whole time. What's up, James? Good to see you, buddy. Let me just adjust this here. Using a towel to prop it up. What's up, buddy? Shut up, sizzle. Come on, that's still funny. A whole day later, it's still funny. I was gonna try and catch the last ferry home, but I'll never make it now. Watching this, I'm swimming in the pool because it's like 33 degrees out today and I got borderline heat stroke visiting my mother. So I'm back at the hotel. She goes to bed early, she said, so I'm back at the hotel and I was like, I'm just gonna walk into the pool. What's up, Bill? I'm over here in Campbell River, dude. I got the pool to myself. Oh, that's another chat, and they tend to fade away. Walking down the stairs, also the elevator, always classics, yeah. Bill, I bought a new motorcycle, so this was an excuse to try it. It's pretty great. John Morgan's gonna kill me. Hey, Rose. Yeah, right. Except I'm the exhibit this time. The animals are watching me. Good job. Yeah, I got a Harley, buddy. Pretty sweet, man. Thing's a beast. That's gonna be a 5-year bike. I think that'll be a 5-year bike. The only other thing will be a drastic change in my income and I upgrade the bike even more. That's the only thing. This is a raw live stream. I'm just straight doing it from my phone. How's the audio connection? How's the connection? Chen. KTR. I'm not sure I get the reference. KTR. I keep scrolling away as the chat shows up. Video's going a bit, yeah. Is what it is. Sounds good, blurry. That's the signal, I guess the Wi-Fi is really choppy. I could just do it straight from data. What do you suggest, James? Swim like an Egyptian. Come on, that was a solid joke. I said last night on the live stream, me in a pool. Does this basically make me Amaranth now? Countdown to bikini reveal. Oh, that makes more sense, buddy. I was like, KTR, what? Oh, is that what it is? Swimming out of focus? I'll hang out here. I'll hang out here. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I get lonely on these trips. Because I don't have Janelle, who's my co-pilot. Boo earns. Holy, that's so badass, Rose. Tell your dad I think he's badass. Oh, we're gonna need a bigger boat. I'm in much better spirits now. I was getting hot, man. Whew. What is it with old people and always being cold, even in this kind of weather? Dude. They're giving me the controls at 4. Oh, that sounds awesome. 4 years old. What's this do? Oh, it was pretty good. I let my mom start the new bike today. It's pretty loud. All our neighbors are a little upset. See, now the problem is I'm in a town on a Sunday that closes at like 7 p.m. and it's 10 after 8. We're gonna get bored in the hotel room, which means I won't really sleep, which means I won't be able to get up early and catch the edge of the night. We were going 100 plus when we stopped. I asked him to make it go faster. So you're also badass, Rose. Runs in the family, I guess. It's kind of like James Bond, the mod that's in. I don't know if you're still in with us, James, but like our mod, James Bond. I swear, if given unlimited money, that's the kind of dude that would make one of those supercars, you know, with like I don't know cars very well, but what do you call it, where the back end's raised and the front end has the engine coming out of the hood? I feel like James Bond would do that. I feel like he would. Oh, flipped him off the back. What did I say? What did I say, James? 100%. 100%. You Ozzy Osbourne him. Actually, that's kind of a dark joke. Suzuki V-Storm? Yeah. Hey, Bill, I don't know, dude, not to say this, but like, I'm selling my Vulcan if you're interested, buddy. I don't know if you are. We're gonna be selling my Kawasaki Vulcan. I wasn't sure, like I kept them both because the dealership didn't want to give me anything worthwhile for it and enough to make any kind of dent in the payment anyway, right? So I was like, meh. Oh, okay. So I ended up keeping it. Plan is to sell it privately, but I was also unsure. Never broke anything on a motorcycle, but broke my back? Holy shit, really? Dude. I was also unsure if I was gonna like this Harley. Had a lot of buyer's remorse next day. Oh, I'll trust you on that, buddy. I'm not good on my history with Suzukis. Or any vehicle for that matter. But dude, this trip has made me fall in love with that Harley, I tell you. It's nothing like a few hours just riding it, right? Anyway, Bill, if you're interested in my Vulcan, let me know, dude. Bro deal, of course. Goes without saying. You know, that's what everybody said about Janelle when I bought the Harley. And I always just look at them like, you think she wasn't a part of the process? Like, what the fuck? Rose, I saw your comment. If you don't mind me asking, how did you have partial paralysis before the accident? What, did you have like a illness or something? If you don't mind me asking. Oh. Spina bifida. Jeez, that's rough, dude. No, Bill's just I don't remember how many years, Bill, but Bill's a longtime friend. Bill's spouse worked with Janelle at one of Janelle's first jobs when she got out of the shitty retail game. And that's how I met Bill. Obviously goes without saying, Bill's cool people. I don't tend to hang around people I don't like anymore. I don't got enough time. I don't got enough time to care about shit like that. There's something else that's really solidified. It's it's that I'm not gonna waste time hanging around people I don't like. Welcome to the asylum, Bill. Yeah. I think John Morgan coined that, didn't he? Way to go, Rose. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And you're doing well, you're doing strong, all that stuff. I mean, obviously you're taking auditions and shit to be an actress. That's what's up. Hang on, I have a stupid question. If you're, it's still an actor or an actress if you're on stage, not film, right? It's still the same thing. It's still called an actress, right? It's not some different term. Oh man, I was getting miserable at my mom's there in the heat, man. Just couldn't do it. 'Tis the craft. Like it was about 7:30 when I decided to leave. Jeez, John. Gotta make this classy, huh? It was about 7:30 when I decided to leave my mom's, and it was still 32. I'm like, this is ridiculous. It's 7:30 at night. This is nuts. And she's elderly, right? So she doesn't have any AC or anything going because that's the good temperature for her. I'm like, you're nuts, man. I'm just baking all day. 36. Oh my God. That's just no, man. That one summer that we hit 44. Is that what we hit that summer, Bill? Janelle and I just 45. Oh my God! Yeah, Janelle and I just lived in the YouTube studio, like the office, because it was small enough and the AC powered on, gave us a small bit of respite, but it couldn't keep up, dude. It could not. We tried. She'd been freezing these water jugs, and we were like holding on to them. It was so rough, so rough. Yeah, John, it was too much for me, man. I'm not good in the heat. I'm great in the cold. Actually, John can be my witness to that. John's totally my witness to how Janelle and I are in the cold. I think Janelle does way better than me in the heat, though. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 45 Fahrenheit, that's freezing. But John, when I was hanging with John in New York City, we were walking around. We were just walking around in like a hoodie, and he's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, this is great, man. I'm feeling good." Didn't realize our shoes were dying though, and our feet, as we say, were really damaged. It took us forever to recover from that. So much walking. Doggy paddle. So much walking. But hey, what are you gonna do? You New Yorkers, man. Truth be told, John, I have a bad ankle, so that's my thing. Yeah, I turn into a lobster real bad. I also get grouchy in the heat, to be honest. 12 miles? That's a lot of walking. But you New Yorkers, that's like a half day probably. I'm checking the range of motion on my shoulder. Just to see how she's doing. She ain't doing super great. Yeah, 100%. 100%. We'll spend more time next time. Coincidentally, that will also be the weekend John's way too busy. Coincidentally. I was going to try and make the last ferry to go home, but it just seems like a fool's endeavor. It's about 2 hours, an hour and a half. Frey will show up. Oh, cool. We'll get the cool one. Frey's good people, John. Straight up. We still talk about how cool Frey is. The issue is it's like an hour and 40 minutes to the ferry, which, contrary to popular belief, if it's an hour and 40 minutes to the ferry, that actually makes it 2 hours on a motorcycle because I take breaks, especially in obnoxious weather. So 2 hours, the last ferry's at 10:10. Yeah, I'm 20 after 8 right now. It's not going to happen. So there's that. Maybe I'll go to the local pub or something after. Yes, there's a pub down the street that I could frequent Shed Pub and have a pint. I do now, John. I had my first drink on my birthday. Turned 40 with all my friends. Thought, let's have a wee sip of the bubbly. Yeah, I didn't tell you, John. I was surrounded by some of my closest friends on my 40th, and I said, let's have a whiskey. The waiter at the restaurant brought a really nice whiskey, something called a Dalwhinnie 15 or something. Yeah. We'll take a Fresca with ice. Yeah. That'd be funny. Yeah, man. Perhaps next time we are together, John, you will educate me on the Scotch. Wine or vodka? Absolutely. Have you ever had a Greyhound? Oh, actually, I think Greyhound was made with gin, actually. So my bad. And a cool shortcut to it is to use Fresca, James. It's a cool thing. You can just do gin and ice and Fresca. And you get something called a Greyhound. Put a little mint in there too. Pretty minty fresh. Oh, really, John? That's interesting. Good to know. I still haven't gotten a buzz. I don't really drink much at all. So that'll be the next experience. I tell you guys, there was John, did I tell you I bought a Harley? Have I told you that yet, John? If you're not used to it, yeah, that explains the headache I had the next day for sure. Guys, there was a sketch time on the ride up here. Really sketch. So if any of you are near Google Maps, I'll tell you this this section. So okay, thank you, John. Crazy, Rose. I hear a lot of people have their own, I almost said remedies to migraines. Janelle gets really bad migraines from time to time too. And like light sensitivity, the whole thing, it's crazy. And so yeah, if you're following on Google Maps at all, here's what I was doing. On the ride to the ferry terminal, which is in Horseshoe Bay, so guys, I rode from I bought a 2012 Honda Harley Davidson Switchback. It's called like the Dyna FLD or something. Too good a deal. Took it for a test rip. It was amazing. I haggled the price down a bit. It was also amazing. I bought it on 2 days ago. I've only had it 2 days, which is pretty dope. Pretty dope. But it was a lot of stop and go traffic from, where would it be? From essentially like if you guys look at the Portman Bridge, you can look that up. Best camping tricks? I haven't done that yet. Yeah, John, I totally bought a Harley 2 days ago. If you look up the Portman Bridge, from basically the Portman Bridge all the way to Dollarton Highway, if you want to look that up. Portman, a man with two N's, to Dollarton Highway. Was all stop and go traffic in like 33-degree weather. It was awful. Yeah, kind of. I got a few nods while I was up there because I also ride with a vest, right? So got a few nods. Oh, this is nice. But there's also a hot tub right over there. I think maybe I'll go get in the hot tub now. I'm in Campbell River. It's where my mom lives. She's not doing so hot. So, you know, the sun has to make the trip all suns fear to make. You know what I mean? Although, thanks to Templars and like how crazy you guys are on Monday Night Lives with your donations and stuff, I was able to fund the trip with no notice. So, thank you for that. Kind of a hike, yeah, dude, but good way to test the new bike and break her in, right? Got my 30-day warranty return policy on it, so might as well take her for a rip. I figure I'll put a good, maybe James, if you can check my math, but I figure I'll put a solid 500 kilometers on it this weekend. Yes, yes we do, John. I can never tell if you're being sarcastic. Yes, we do. It's today. Like 10 feet. What is that? That would be 300 miles, give or take. I think I'm kind of close on that. 'Watcha. Is it actually mirrored right now? Or is that just my perspective? $304, 300.4 kilometers one way. Jesus. That's a trek, buddy. Now, Janelle leaves for a work trip tomorrow, so she's gone for a week. So part of me was wondering, like, maybe I just, get on the bike and go see her. But now we're getting dumb for distance. If anybody's near Google, Janelle's gonna be going to, she's flying up to a town called Revelstoke. So you can look up Revelstoke. And then the distance from there to Abbotsford, where I am. And I was thinking of getting up in the morning, catching one of the first ferries from here. Get all the way back to Abbotsford, rest up a bit, and then fuck off to Revelstoke. That's what I was thinking. That would be an obnoxious amount of time, and I'd be worried about fatigue. If it was the Tesla, I'd do it in a fraction of a second and be fine. Tesla drives itself half the time. Just sit in climate control and enjoy the ride. Like when I went up to Clearwater, it was pretty painless. Car drives itself, I'm just chilling. 7 hours from Abbotsford. So yeah, so you think like, I do the 5 hours from here and then another 7. I think that's dumb. I think I'm just to see Janelle for a couple of hours and then have to get up super early in the morning on Tuesday to make the 7-hour trip back the other way to a full teaching day in Abbotsford. It's dumb. Now you're getting hazardous with fatigue. Stoke, Revel Stoke. Oh shit, yeah, I have heard of this. And they go to court and stuff for them, right? And they sit in the front row of the courtroom. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I kind of always wanted to be one of those big brothers, you know, but I just always focused on career and band stuff, never had time. And I didn't want to start something I couldn't finish. Oh yeah? What Discovery Channel show? There's a couple options. Highway to Hell was one that they did about the Coquihalla Highway, which is the other thing, is it's one of the most dangerous highways in North America that I'm going to be riding while I'm retired and fatigued. Seems like a dumb idea. Yeah, the towing one. That's the Highway to Hell or something. Santa! Yeah. No kidding. How many states are you licensed to practice in, John? I can see that. I can see that, Rose. I did get to hang with my mother and make her a nice Mother's Day meal, at least 2, but I get temporary as needed, just like my cousin Benny. Huh. Oh, like you get temporary jurisdiction for one task or one case, or is that, I guess that's really the same thing. It's not like an umbrella jurisdiction or whatever they want to call it. Makes sense. Each matter. Is there, this might be a silly question, John, so I don't know how to phrase it, but like, is there a limit? First of all, is there a limit to how many states you can get licensed to practice in? Or is there a way to just get licensed in the entire country in one fell swoop? Like, has anybody ever done that? Has there ever been someone in your profession that's licensed in the entire country? I can't really imagine why you would need to do that. Because, like, if you're only licensed in, right, which would seem foolish because, as you said, you're only licensed in 2 states, and I've come to know John quite well, guys, and he is a busy dude. So if that's the case with only 2 states, why would you even want all 50? Why? You never sleep. Plus, if you're going through the procedures, like you said, of each state, that's got to take a serious amount of time. And probably expense. Attorney General? Is that why they're... Is that, if that's true, is that bestowed upon them when sworn in as Attorney General? Oh, wow, okay. That's insane. And the bar exam is really extensive, isn't it? Oh, can't do local stuff. So like, you mean federal, but not, I don't actually know the term. Federal, but not local, municipal. Right. State. Up here it's federal and provincial. Que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, Frick, remind me to call you, buddy, if I need something. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Can't do that. Shoulder doesn't like it. Come on, John. You'd still sub. You'd still sub. Awesome. Kid's a good guitar player, man. How's his band working out? Yeah, flat instead of nickel wound. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Story of my life. wonder if iPhones are waterproof. Really? Yep. Yep. Oh, that's definitely something missing in the digital age for sure. It doesn't, and there's an option for something, but we'll have to see. There's a way that, like, Without Mercy didn't utilize it properly. I have a couple of business ideas for that when I'm back, though. Cassettes with fold out. So if you guys get our album Seismic, that's what we brought back. It was another homage. There's several homages to artists that we like on that record. Dope, John. Dope. It's a great record, too. Yeah, well, you guys have seen me mock Judah, where I'm like, do you know where the phrase hang up the phone comes from? He's like, no. Well, there you go. Pool karate is the deadliest of martial arts. Doesn't work in Nevada, though. Oh. I remember a lot of my CD purchases as well. There was a store up here called A&B Sound. There was only really the one location in town, and they eventually went under, but that was pretty fun. How you doing? All right, guys, somebody else has come in, so I'm going to stop the live stream because that would be weird and creepy. Cheers.